Good morning, everybody. My name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, December 11th. Happy Chanukah. And we got a lot to discuss. There seems to be a second wave going on with the Google December core update, starting yesterday, December 10th, December 11th or so, where we saw maybe reversals as well as bigger or smaller hits or stuff like that. So we're seeing some significant changes. It was quiet for a while. We'll get into that. We're seeing Google test zero search results again. Google said it was a bug and they're going to fix it. The Google added Search Console API features, which we want to discuss, and so much more. So stay tuned. Okay, so like I was discussing, there seems to be a second wave. The reason I said that was this Google Core Update, December 2020 Google Core Update, was officially announced on December 3rd, started rolling out at 1 p.m. Eastern on December 3rd, and we really saw a significant change on December 4th. After December 4th, all the charts, all the people talking about the chatter seemed to have died off. It went like, all right, huge spikes and then nothing. And then I reported on, I asked Danny Sullivan if Google's still rolling it out. Obviously, Google generally rolls out these core updates over a 2-week period, and we rarely see it just spike on one day. We see it spike over multiple days. So on December 10th, I wrote that it seems like it is still rolling out because Google, Danny Sullivan said, yes, it's still rolling out. But then I said how nothing's happening. It seems like it kind of died out. Shortly after I posted that, the tools and the chatter started to spike again. It seems like we're right now at a second wave where we saw significant spikes starting December 10th, somewhat in the late morning time, through December 11th, which is obviously today. But it seems to die down a little bit today. But we definitely saw a spike yesterday, a significant spike. So it does seem like we have a second wave. Some people are actually reporting they saw recoveries from whatever happened on December 3rd and 4th. If they saw a decline or increase, they saw that change, reverse. Some people said, no, we just saw whatever happened to our site get more significant, meaning if they saw a decrease in traffic, they saw that increase significantly yesterday, or if they saw an increase in traffic, they saw that a significant increase in that yesterday. So there's reversals in both increases and decreases and nothing, depending on what site you're on. So it's very interesting to see this. And that's where we are right now with the Google December 2020 core update. In addition to that, I asked John Mueller if he felt that the timing of that update was good, like after the holiday shopping season, specifically Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but before the actual holidays. And he said he thought it was a good time. And I also asked the SEO community by posting a poll, and most of the SEOs, 42% said no, it was a bad time, 32% or so said it was a good time, and 26% or so said they're not sure. So it's interesting that there's a lot of debate about timing this. Could have Google just waited till January 1st? Probably, but we'll see. And then people were complaining that Google does not give enough guidance and transparency around these core updates, which a lot of people complain about. But Danny Sullivan fought back and said, yes, we do provide a lot of guidance and transparency. I'm not sure I would necessarily agree. They do go ahead and tell us, yeah, it was launched. That's a big change from what they used to do. Yeah, they tell us the date it launched and if it's still rolling out. So they are transparent about that. They did give the core advice, the core update advice a year or so ago about what to do in general. But it's very confusing. It's a lot of different things mixed together. It's a lot of baby algorithms, so it's hard to know exactly what's going on. In addition, John Mueller said that passage indexing did not go live specifically with the December core update. We don't know if it's live yet. I don't think it is, but it has not gone live. What's shocking to me is that I caught Google testing or launching zero search results, meaning like when you do a search for 55 plus 60 like calculations or weathers or stuff like that. It's like really quick answers. When you do a search specifically around math-related queries, time and date conversions, and stuff like that, Google would, on mobile, just show you the calculator if you did a math, or just show you the answer if it was asking you what's the weather in a certain location. But on desktop, Google was not supposed to do this. There was a whole controversy about this a couple of years ago, or maybe a year ago, where Google started launching zero search results for answers that it thought it didn't, and then you had to click a button to say, show me the result if you want to see actual search results. Google's continued doing that on mobile, but stopped doing that on desktop after a lot of backlash. Now, Google said, I saw them doing it on desktop again, and Google said, no, it was a mistake, it was a bug, they're gonna go ahead and fix it. So that was kind of like scary to see them do that. Google Search Console API has a lot of new features. It launched this week, I think 2 days ago, where the API now has your fresher data. So a year or so ago, Google launched fresher data in the performance reports in the user interface, but now you can actually access that fresher data in the API. Also, you could access a news filter, which they launched a few months ago in the API. You could actually access in the Sitemaps API, domain property support, which is nice. And the Discover doc migration is happening now. So definitely take a look at that. A lot of changes to the API, and it's all based on the new infrastructure they launched a couple months ago. Talking about Google Search Console, they said they do have plans, not telling what those plans are, to implement regex, regular expressions, in the performance reports. You could do more advanced filtering and so forth in the Search Console performance reports. Still, Google has not fixed the request indexing tool. They temporarily suspended it about 60 days ago now. I wrote a post about how they kind of said they would fix it before the shopping season, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. They did not. It's actually not even fixed before it's Chanukah now. It's not fixed before Chanukah. But John Bueller said he did share that information with the Google Search Console team. They seem to be motivated to fix it, and he's hoping that it will be fixed before the end of the year. Hopefully that will be the case. We will see. Google has a bunch of UI changes or tests. One is they're testing ability in mobile search. If you do a search for, let's say, Christmas, up comes a little carousel that lets you share GIFs. It's called GIFs for Christmas, and you can actually share the shareable GIFs in that carousel, which is pretty cute. I'll show a screenshot of that. Google is testing thinner knowledge panels, X pixels thinner, so it's nice to see that, I guess. Kind of like the thinner one. It actually shows less information as well, so keep that in mind. Google's testing a ability to see in the people also ask a learn more about feature, so that's what that looks like. Google Search is testing also a new question and answer carousel that looks different, but also combines multiple sites. It used to show the question and answer in the snippet of the specific site, but now it actually combines multiple different sites in a specific carousel for question and answer. Google is testing taller shopping ads, just like we need to push down the organic listings anymore. Google Guaranteed is testing a new badge design. Instead of the green check mark, it's testing a googly badge with googly colors. Google Local is testing new label in the reviews for new reviews, and I think the new reviews are anything less than 4 weeks, but not larger than 4 weeks old. Google My Business phone support seems to have returned, so if you go to the help section, you want to actually access phone support, you can do that now as well. Google Ads now lets you share your lead extension forms, your lead form extensions, as they call it, across multiple campaign types. So if you want to make one lead form extension and share it across Search, Discover, and YouTube, you could do that. Google AdSense link units are going away on March 10th, 2021. It's one of their earlier link units. I think AdSense launched in 2003. I think the link units actually launched in 2007. It's a very, very relevant link ad because it actually targets the content on the page, and supposedly it has a really good way of generating revenue, but a lot of publishers are really sad that it's going, but we'll see. It's going to be gone in March of next year. Google launched some new updates around COVID-19 vaccines for the Knowledge Panel. So that's launching now, specifically in the UK, because that's where they have the vaccine. And hopefully, I guess, next week here in the US, we'll have the vaccine. Google's Santa Tracker seems to be live now. If you go to search for Christmas and you click on the little hat icon on the Knowledge Panel, it will actually launch a Santa Tracker. The decorations are not live, but since it's Hanukkah, Google launched the Hanukkah decorations on Tuesday, which they do every year. We will expect to see the Christmas and Kwanzaa decorations shortly, but the Hanukkah decorations are live. For everybody celebrating Hanukkah, happy holidays, everybody. Be safe. Hope you guys get the vaccine soon, and I'll speak to you guys later. Again, today is Friday, December 11th, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys. Bye.